We are just going to get going. So the very first thing is, if you are on YouTube, do make sure that you click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on. If you're somewhere else, make sure that you go over to YouTube, search my first and last name, click on the subscribe button and the bell so you get notified when new videos come on, because one person every single week that is both subscribed and comments on the YouTube videos wins a prize. Okay, so one person every single week that is subscribed to YouTube and also comments on the YouTube videos. I'm going to call out the winner tomorrow. All right. So hello, Cindy. I see you there. We are going to go ahead and get going in our topic, just so we can really just dig down into it. Hi, Christiana, I see you. We're also going to do a Q&A at the end, okay? So make sure that you stay to the end if you have any questions. If you just want to ask your questions as I'm talking, you're more than welcome to do so. I would love to see them just like near the end, so I don't have to scroll around so much. But good morning. I see you, Colleen and Christiana, Graham, Lorna, Vonda, Vicky, Jenna, Colleen. I see all of you guys. So welcome, and let's get at it. All right. So today we're going to talk about reviving your network marketing business in no time. Okay. So some of you guys may or may not know that I was in network marketing at one time. The only reason that I'm not, let me call out the elephant right now. The only reason that I'm not anymore is because now I speak to all network marketing people. And so it's not in good taste. It's in poor taste to be with one company, but to speak to all of them. Okay. So that's really more of an ethical alignment thing, not about the company I was with or anything. I love that company. But this is more of an ethical alignment thing for me as a business person. So just so you know, but the stuff that I'm talking about is legit stuff, okay? So revive your network marketing business in no time. So whenever I was in network marketing, I remember, and we had a team that, we hit a rank that takes typically 4 to 5 years, and we hit it in 6 months, okay? So like with the blueprint and strategy that I teach, like we had a really fast growing team, but still, this means that this is anybody, okay? Because this even happened in our team. There were people that would come on and they would want to be builders. So they would talk to you in the very beginning and say, yeah, I want to be able to build a business out of this. And you're like, awesome, that's cool. Like, I love this, right? I love that you want to do that. I could totally help you do that. And then a couple of weeks go by and you're working with them, but they're not really doing anything. And it's almost like they fall asleep at the wheel, but they're not really asleep at the wheel. They're just not doing anything. And then you get a little bit frustrated because you're like, I'm giving you the blueprint of how to do this. Why aren't you doing it? Right? Like, because what we as leaders, what happens to us is we see other people's potential and we live in that space and we say, oh my gosh, well, I know you can do this. Like, just do it. Like, would you just do it? And then what they're going through is stuff on their own side, right? So here's what helped my team be able to break out of those spaces. Like, for the people that were asleep at the wheel, here's how I worked with those people. Because at the end of the day, we understand that in network marketing, it can't just be us, right? Like, our leaders in our team need to also be not us's, but they need to be as on fire and lit up and excited and have good leadership skills like us, because they need to manage their own people. Because you can't have 15, 20,000 people under you and you're one-to-one managing all of them. That doesn't happen. It's impossible, okay? That's like a corporation with one person at the helm. That doesn't, no, right? It's like you running Amazon with just Jeff Bezos and no executive team, right? Your leaders are your executive team, so to speak, your executive and your management team. So now let's get into it. So I've got 3 points here today, you guys. 1 point is that we need to do what we want others to do. This is one of the best things that I've learned in business. You can't say, I want these people to be doing X, Y, and Z. I want you to do this every day, and I want you to do this every day. This is how you're going to be successful. Here's how you do it. Now go do it. You can't just tell somebody that, especially in network marketing. You can't just tell somebody that. What you have to do is you have to do it. And then not only do you do it, so if you're telling them to message 10 people a day, if you're telling them to not, by the way, like you're not messaging 10 people a day to say, hey, buy my stuff. That is not our strategy. We never ever sell. That is how we have turned network marketing on its head. It's how we were able to grow so fast. Never do that stuff. I know there are a lot of gurus that are like, you have to just message a bunch of people and it's a numbers game and some will join and some won't, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's gross. And here's why. Is because of the people that join, did they join to be loyal to you? No. And of the people that didn't join, are they now freaked out by you and maybe have a vision of you that really isn't you? Yes. Do you want that? Probably not. So I'm just saying I would stay away from all of that altogether. When I say message people like 10 people a day, what you're messaging them is just like, hey, what's going on? Hey, how are things? You're building community, building relationships with people. And that's excellent all the way around. Network marketing or not, that's excellent all the way around. But anyway, let's go ahead and keep moving. So we need to do what we want others to do. So if you're telling them to message X number of people a day, if you're telling them to reach out to their leaders, if you're telling them to post on social media, if you're telling them these things to do, here's how you actually get them to do it. It's not by barking orders. The way that you actually get them to do it is you model that behavior for them. And not only do you model the behavior and the action item, but you also model the success that comes from that action item. So when you get a sign up from one of the things that you did, what you do is you go back to your team group and you say, yay, this person signed up. We're so excited for them. They signed up from this post that I made, or they reached out to me because of this, or we got in a conversation because of my messages that I sent them every day. Do you understand how that works now? We model, as good leaders, we model behavior to people, right? Like my HBR students, you look at what I do every single day. What am I doing? I'm modeling behavior to you. Does this sound and look very familiar to you? I'm modeling what it looks like, okay? And then I model the success. That's precisely what you do. It's not difficult. It's actually quite simple. But that's a big thing that we need to do. So that's number one. And again, I have 3 points. So the second point is you can't motivate someone, but you can inspire them. Okay? So you can't, this is a very common misconception. People think that you can motivate. They'll say, well, you need to motivate your team. How many have heard that? Put in the comments if you've heard your own leadership or your company say, well, you got to motivate your people. It's impossible to motivate another individual. Motivation is internal. Okay, you guys? You can't. You simply can't. So stop trying. That's a losing game. Okay? That's a zero-sum game. Don't do it. Here's what we do instead is we inspire. We can inspire somebody and then they self-motivate. What somebody looks at as inspiration is they'll see, so we can inspire them by showing them, by modeling. So point one, we model behavior and then we get success from that. In that, our people then get inspired because they see that it works and then they self-motivate. Do you catch all of that? I'm going to repeat it really quick here, okay? So what we do is we model the behavior and then we model the success. So the action items, the stuff that we tell people to do, we do it ourselves also. We never ask somebody to do something we wouldn't do ourselves, right? And then we model the success that we got from that. Again, I do this. I did it in my network marketing business. I do this. We model the success. Those two things together become an inspiration for our people. So we inspire our people and they then self-motivate because they're like, oh, I think I can do that. That is how you motivate somebody. You can't. You inspire them and they self-motivate. Okay? So don't think that you're going to send them some quotes and be like, do all the Hallmark quotes and stuff like that and get them into a place where they're like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. That's not gonna, it doesn't do it, guys. It doesn't do it. We have to inspire them. And stories are fantastic for inspiration. An example of a time that maybe you see them, maybe you see a specific frustration that one person on your team sits in, right? Maybe you see a specific space where they're frustrated, and then you remember a time when you were frustrated, but you broke out of it and then you had success because of it. What I would do is maybe not even reach out to that person one-on-one, but maybe do a live video in your team group and go through a story and say, man, I remember when I was ba 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 ba. And then how you got out of it. Short story, 5-minute video. Inspiration. It'll unlock people. People will not respond to being told what to do. They will unlock themselves whenever they're inspired. So that was number 2, you guys. Now the last one, number 3, is when you onboard your team, which if you're not sure what onboarding means that they have signed up, they want to go into leadership, or they want to be a leader, or a builder, whatever you guys call it in your company. And they've said essentially they want to create a business out of this. And then the onboarding process is going through, okay, here's how everything works. Here's the technical stuff, right? Here's how you get into the back end of the website. Here's what matters. Here's where your dashboard is. Here's where your link is, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff, right? So there should be an onboarding process around that. But then also, part of the onboarding process should be a one-on-one. And a lot of people get too lazy to do the onboarding process as a one-on-one. They see, these huge builders that just sign up 500 people in a day, right? Not true, probably. Okay. But they sign up a ton of people in a day, and they don't have to do one-on-ones. Listen. Heavy inflow also equals heavy outflow, okay? There's probably a revolving door on those teams because people aren't going to be getting one-on-one attention. So whenever you have a leader joining your team, what you need to do is you need to have a one-on-one Zoom call. It doesn't need to be super long. It could be a half hour. But really what you're doing is you're finding out what their goals are for this business, because a lot of leaders in network marketing, they haven't done a lot of business development in themselves, which is no problem, but they haven't done a lot of business development in themselves. So they don't really understand how to work with individuals, right? And so what we need to do is we need to be able to reach out to somebody, talk to them, and find out what their hopes and dreams are for this business. Because a lot of network marketing people will assume that that their hopes and dreams are also other people's hopes and dreams. And so they'll say, well, I'm sure that you want to make a bunch of money and you want to do this. Okay, listen, money is just a tool. Yeah, people want to make a lot of money, but there's always something behind it. There's always a reason why they want to make a bunch of money. It's never just that they want to be a millionaire. Because what does a millionaire do for you? That's the thing. What are you going to do if you want to be a millionaire, that's fine. What does that mean to you? What will that unlock for you? What will that allow you to do that you don't feel like you're able to do today, right? That's where, and we ask some really good questions and we drill down. All of this is going to be, and I'm actually adding, I haven't told you guys yet, I am adding network marketing the HBR way into HBR, okay? As it sits right now, I have a short network marketing module that basically just says that network marketing is a really good additional income stream, because it is. It's excellent for a number of reasons, but we're adding network marketing the HBR way into HBR at no extra cost or anything. That's going to be in there. It's going to be in within the next, I'm going to say within the month. I'm not going to stress myself out by making it, 2 weeks or something. So within the next month, that'll be in there. And it's going to be my blueprint for how I built my team from nothing to hitting that rank that typically takes 4 to 5 years, but hitting it within 6 months. There was a blueprint for that. Okay. And the blueprint that I'm going to teach in HBR is going to be alongside all of the other HBR income streams. So it fits snugly right in there. But it's also going to have these other things like how you onboard somebody, right? How you make sure that your people are ready to go, taken care of. So it's not just the blueprint, but it's also just making sure that you're a good leader out of the gate, because a lot of people just don't understand stuff like that, right? And so that's going to be in HBR. So yeah, we need to make sure that we know their goals and that we also create a plan. So I'm going back to number 3 here. So we need to know our new builders' goals, but we also need to make a plan for them to get there. Okay. So essentially you reverse engineer what their goals are and then what that would look like via the business. And of course, when you're in HBR, it's not just the business, it's also the other income streams you can run alongside the business, which I would venture to say is not a bad addition to somebody joining your team that you would be able to advise them on things that would run alongside the network marketing business also. Just saying. At the end of the day, everybody just wants to be helped by a trusted resource. At the end of the day, everybody just wants some clarity. They just want to understand this thing that has been so convoluted and unnecessarily confusing. They just want it to make sense so they can do it and they can make it work. Everybody has been to a network marketing meeting and been like, oh man, this sounds great, right? And then whenever the rubber meets the road, they're like, I don't know if I can do this. Well, there needs to be a way for us to be able to do it, right? Because every company is a great company. I mean, for the most part, every company is a great company. You just align with the right company that makes you feel good, that you like their products, that you would use their products on a daily basis. You're ethically aligned with the company. And then I can show you how to be able to make that profitable for you. That's along with HBR stuff. So again, what we did in my business, when I was in network marketing, is we hit a rank that took 4 to 5 years and we hit it within 6 months. And the blueprint that I created in order to do that, as well as the onboarding stuff, is now going to be put into HBR. And this is the very first time that I'm saying that publicly. I told my Diamond Lane people yesterday, but I told them not to tell anybody. But that is all going to be added into HBR. Now, there are things that you need to know about HBR, and it's going up in price. And it's going up, right now it's half off, but it's going to be going up about 80%, which is a lot. And that's because it's more than worth it. And because of all of the things that are being added into that program. There's so much from the very beginning. There's so much that's been added to that program. You literally buy it once and you have group coaching for life. Every Tuesday night, we have a group coaching call for life. You've never seen anything like this before, where you buy it, you pay once, and you literally have coaching for life, okay? From me. So there is that. And there's also, basically we teach you how to be able to create all these multiple income streams around yourself. One of them being network marketing, others being creating courses and creating a coaching business if you want to do that, affiliate marketing. And there's just many different things that you make all work together. So you're not working really hard on any of them. They all just work together. And then we show you how to be able to not just create the business, but grow the business without spending money on ads. So it might sound too good to be true. And that's just simply because nobody else knows how to do it. I know how to do it because I've literally done it and continue to do it every single day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this up for you guys to be able to sign up because the price is going up at the end of the week. The end of this week, the price goes up, period. You heard it here. So Livin the Dream with Martha is my Facebook business page. You would message that page. You would message me the words case study, Ramalama Ding Dong, rainbows and unicorns, whatever you want to message me. We'll have a quick conversation. And then I'll send you the details of the program. Like I said, it's half off until this weekend. And that is when the price is going up. No joke. I'm not exaggerating. It's been discounted for far too long. Okay. And I am going to go ahead and take this off now. Again, Livin the Dream with Martha, in case you didn't see that. And then super quick, in case you weren't aware, because it's been a little while since I had to leave the network marketing company that I was in, because now I, speak so publicly to everybody, that one of my students, she actually, after taking my program, my blueprint, what she did, and this is like the blueprint from before. The blueprint that's going in HBR is even going to be better because it fits right in HBR. But even from taking the blueprint from before, she only signed up a few people the month before, and even previously, like for the past 4 or 5 months, had signed up a few people a month, if that. She took my program and she signed up 40 people within the first month. 40 people. 40. So my question for you is, what would that do for you? What would 40 signups do for you? And what we're going to be talking about in the next video is the lifetime value of a sign up. A lot of times people will think, oh, I got somebody signed up. I get my quick start this and that or whatever. And they don't look at the long game of what a lifetime value of a customer is. And they don't even realize that the lifetime value of a customer may not just be in that network marketing company. You don't realize all of the wealth you're leaving on the table. And you don't realize how short-sighted you are. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, like you're so short-sighted. Everybody is. They don't understand business. But I'm here to show you that you're able to leverage your network marketing company and business into other things. It's precisely what I've done. Okay? So this is, if you want to follow in the footsteps of my own success, I give them to you. I don't hold anything back. You've got. Success leaves clues, and I write them out for you. Because a lot of the clues of my success, you won't just know. You can look at what I do and try to emulate what I do. People do it all the time. But until you know why I do what I do, then you don't get it. And it's not going to make sense. But when you're in HBR, I reveal everything about what I do, why I do it, boo, 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 boo. And all of a sudden you're going to see my videos and you'll see my social media and you're going to be like, I see what she's doing. I see what she's doing. Because I'm never going to be salesy and sleazy and weird. I'm never going to do that. And you don't have to either. But it needs to be implemented properly or else you are going to do it wrong. Okay? What questions do you guys have? Let me go up and see. Where are we at on time? Oh my gosh, I'm over on time. Michelle, she's expanding the current module. Yes. Lori, yes. At the end of the day, people just want to be helped. Yes. Patty, going to have to replay. Corey, heart and soul. Boom. Christiana, awesome. I'm multitasking. Lori, you have so much content in HBR. HBR is, that's it. That is it. That is your library for success. HBR is. It really is. Candy, good morning, Martha. Network marketing in HBR. Thank you. I'm so excited to see this. It's going to be boss. LaShonda, love that new MLM module will be added into HBR. There it is. Boom, you guys. Molly, I've been in HBR for a little over a month and is rocking my world. Just the mindset stuff alone will literally change your entire way of being in this world. Find purpose while being able to grow my business. Yes, please. There it is. Devery, you need to get back on that long game for Ula. There it is. Lashonda, lifetime value of a sign up depends on how we so much on how we treat it. 100%. And that's what I want to wake people up to tomorrow whenever I talk about it, is for people to realize what they're missing, to realize all of this that's right in front of them that they're missing. That's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow. Michelle, because it's more than business around here. That's right. Sarah, I love this. Network marketing, the HBR way. Yes, always giving excessively. Thank you for everything you do. Oh my gosh, of course. Of course. Okay, well, you guys, I have to pop out of here. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.